Welcome to Max Brick Studio. We have all 12 of the Series 2 Marvel collectible minifigures, and we are going to take a very quick look at each one of them. And we'll kind of start with ones that I'm not really interested in, and we'll end with top like 4 or 5 favorites out of this particular group. So starting off, we have a Werewolf by Night. Not much to him. He's got some printing on the sides. He's got dual molded legs, which is nice. He's got the bloodstone as his accessory there, that little 1x1 round towel. But pretty simple figure. I don't know much about him, but here he is. Here we have Echo, and I really had forgotten what this character was from Hawkeye, but she is in the Series 2. The printing looks really great. The prosthetic leg, I like that. The accessory is pretty plain and simple, but lots of good printing going on this, even on the hair. And they could have thrown some on the legs there, or the toes, and finished that off. But the prosthetic leg is pretty cool for this. I do like that. But that's Echo, and very forgettable character out of Hawkeye, but we managed to get her into Series 2. Agatha Harkness, she comes with the Darkhold book and some energy effect blasters there. She has a cape, which I like. The printing looks pretty good. They even managed to get the printing on the back of her sloped curve dress, which I thought was a nice touch. But just another one of those forgettable characters. I do remember this lady playing in WandaVision, so it wasn't as bad as Echo, but just not a very exciting character for me. So that is Agatha Harkness. Kate Bishop coming in next, and Haley Steinfeld played Kate Bishop, and I love that actress. I think she does really well in a lot of things, but Kate Bishop, just for that one, she just missed it. I think there was a lot more she could have done with it, but for the minifigure, some decent printing. She's got Lucky the dog with her. She's got some pizza there with a reference to a little bullseye there. That was a nice little touch from the show, but just really missed it for me on the show. Minifigures didn't translate very well to me. I do like it. I mean, it still looks good, but this one gets pretty low on the list as well. She-Hulk, I'd rather just skip this one. The show was terrible, but the minifigure actually looks pretty good. It's got a lot of printing on it. It's all the way around. It's a pretty good looking minifigure. So that's why I ranked this a little bit higher than the rest. The show, skip it. The minifigure, don't skip it. You got to pick this one up. It looks pretty good. She comes with a 2x3 tile with the Abomination, just a file on him, and then a phone to call Wong. Hawkeye coming in next. He's got the owl from the end of the episode, that finale there. Don't know why he's got him, but he's due. Hawkeye likes to run around with a bird now. The bow, I really like the bow. Both his and Kate Bishop's are newer molds, I do believe, so I really like those. Not much printing in the way of Hawkeye, but he is one of these 6 original Avengers, so therefore he's one of my favorites. I don't like what they did with the show with him. There were some good premises that they could have done with the show with him, but I think they missed the mark. But I like this minifigure. We're going classic style there. Hawkeye, I like it. Goliath also can be called Mr. Foster, Bill Foster, and he also has a hairpiece that comes along with him. But we're going to go with the Goliath suit. The printing on this is substantially awesome, so I really like it. He also comes with a minifig of Ant-Man. I really like Goliath. The printing on this, can't say enough about it. It's everywhere, all the way around. Arms, torso, legs, toes. It's really good looking. The helmet just kind of pops a little bit. I like it. So really good minifigure. This is definitely going to start my top 5. I don't really have anything to reference Goliath or Mr. Foster to. Lawrence Fishburne played him in Ant-Man. Never saw him suit up, but I like Mr. Fishburne. I think he does good stuff. I like it. So that is Goliath. All right, Stephen Grant as Mr. Knight. He's also got a little fish tank there with his pet goldfish. And Moon Knight, I really enjoyed that show. Definitely different from Marvel, so I liked it. This minifigure probably shouldn't be as high as it is, but I really enjoyed the character. Not much print to it. I mean, there's none on the arms. None on the legs, on the sides anyway. He's got some little print there on the back of the head and the back of the torso. So he's got some printing on the legs and a couple weapons there. So that is Mr. Knight. Like the character, like the show, like the minifigure, like the goldfish. Storm is starting us off with my top 4 favorite. I cannot pick a favorite, so I just went 4 favorites, and the 4 number ones, if I can say. So that is going to be Storm. We're just going to go with her first. Love her cape. The cape is amazing. I like the hair. The outfit is really from the animated series. The mohawk or the hair is more from the X-Men 97. And the hairstyle is really from the Apocalypse storyline. But so a little bit of like nods from each one, which I think really turned out great. I like it. It looks pretty good. I like the energy effects coming there with her to show the lightning. It doesn't have printing all the way around. It's okay. We just missed some on the arms, but everywhere else it looks pretty good. The legs have it on the front, but not on the side. So we did manage to get a little bit of print on the toes. So it really comes together nicely for this minifigure. I think the cape really sets it off and finishes one of my favorite minifigures from this series. Wolverine, just one of my favorite characters. I'm really looking forward to this in Deadpool 3 when it comes out. But Wolverine has a sentinel head as one of his accessories. He's got the adamantium claws for his accessories. And he's got printing all the way around. Sides of his legs, toes, fronts of his legs, torsos, arms. Just really, really good printing all the way around. This is all reference to the animated series. Fantastic minifigure. They really nailed this one. Got dual molded legs. 2 expressions for his face. You can throw the hair on him. You can throw the mask on him. Just really, really good. Can't say enough about this Wolverine minifigure. Definitely one of the favorites. He's number 1. Just hard to pick which one is number 1. Here we are again with the same problem. But Wolverine is there. It looks great. Got to pick this one up. Beast coming in after Wolverine, and I really like that Kelsey Grammer played Beast. I really enjoyed that version of him. I like all of them, but you know, that's just my favorite. But for this minifigure, doesn't have printing all the way around. I like the blue. I like the yellow cup. I like the hair. It pops for me. I really like this minifigure. So he is definitely a top 4 number 1 pick out of the minifigures. He does not have printing on the arms or the sides of his legs, but that's okay. I think he stands out just fine. Looks great. You got to pick this guy up. I think he's going to be kind of hard to find. And hopefully you can pick him up for a pretty good price. Hopefully people don't jack him up. But Beast, yeah, definitely a favorite. Grab this guy. Lots of good stuff with him. Number 12, Moon Knight. I saved this one for last because he has the most intricate detailing for printing on a minifigure. He's got a cape. He's got some really cool weapons. The hood has a print on it. Just an amazing minifigure. I really like this one. I would probably make this my favorite if I could. It's just hard to go over Wolverine and Storm and Beast and all those. Really just lots of good minifigures in this series. Really enjoyed it. You know, I was kind of nitpicky on a couple of the first ones, but, you know, it's just how it goes. But you got to pick up all 12 of these. Definitely grab Moon Knight. The printing on this, it's everywhere. Arms, legs, toes, torso, back, front, hood. It's everywhere. It looks great. The weapons, perfect. Love it. Great minifigure. Great series. Let's throw him on here. We do have the Scarab's on the board, too. It's very small there, but it's next to Mr. Knight to his left. He did come with a 1x1 tile. And that rounds him out for all 12. Got to pick them up. Let's get all these up. All right, so once you make it into the Lego room, our minifigure series are up here on the wall. We have all of the rest of the superhero Marvel figures as well. But this is our Series 1, Series 2, and also the 4-pack from the Toys R Us set that was done a while ago. So these are all the collectible minifigures. Really like how it turned out. These Series 2 does not come out until the 1st. So when they do, pick them up. If you're wondering how I got these so early, I have a toy store. So we get to sell these also. And we will have them available in the store on the 1st once they come out. But these are mine, and you can pick up some yourself too if you want them. So that wraps it up. We'll see you guys later.